Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Now this is not 100 days, this is as long as possible. So if it goes on to be 1,000, it goes on to be 1,000. I hope you stick around, make sure you like and subscribe, and I really hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I've put a lot of work into this and I look forward to making more episodes and making this as long as you want. Any suggestions, please just put it in the comments. But apart from that, enjoy the video. I mean, look at this. Listen to the sound that these creatures are making. Yeah, you think I'm sticking around for that? No. So I ended up running away instead, because man ain't sticking around for that. So I ended up finding somewhere else, made some tools, done the basic essentials, and started thinking about what I'm actually going to be doing next. Now I had a game plan in mind, so I wanted to find a village. So that was my number one thing. But anyway, I found some coal, mined as much of that as I possibly could. Then I went and got some food. Tried to kill a cow and failed absolutely miserably. But I did end up finding a village. It was just over there to the left. I don't know what I was expecting to find at the village. I think I was more hoping for a blacksmith and somewhere to hide out for the first night. I did not want to be stranded with a horde of zombies. Later on in this episode, you will actually see what I mean by a horde of zombies. There is a lot of them. They come thick and fast and they see you from a mile away. Now, I did loot this village. I did run around. I stole as many carrots as humanly possible because I am Bugs Bunny. But as I was going around, I knew it was getting closer to night time. So I thought the smartest thing to do was to lock myself in a house because, like I said before, once you get outside with the horde, that's it, game over. So I made myself a furnace, started cooking my own food, and what you'll notice is I start looking around because it is night time, there's no zombies. At this point I thought the mod just was not working, just was not on, so I thought I'd steal the books. You know, you never know when you're going to need them down the line. But I did have a look at this. This is a katana and a stone battle axe. So I crafted the battle axe and the katana because I know that once the horde gets here, you need every weapon you possibly can. And I thought to myself, I better light up this house that I'm in. I mean, I'm staying in it. I might as well lighten it up. Don't want nothing spawning in here. And there you go. There's little zombies. It's not a blood moon, so there wasn't exactly much. Smartest thing I could do now was try and get some cobblestone, get some materials while I'm waiting in the house. Not wasting too much time. Check this out. So how deep do you think a normal house goes? Because I mean, look at this. This is too much. I mean, I was digging down, expecting to see dirt, expecting to see any other material, but that is my way out for when the time comes. Now I had to speed this bit up here because there was really not much else to do. So I sped this up, I sat around, I waited, and I took my opportunity. So as soon as I saw that it was daylight enough, that was it. I was straight into that river, slowly getting my ass out. So I went and killed some more animals, get some wool, get some more food, because you can never have too much wool or food. But as I was running around, I made myself to a woods and I found another village. So instantly ran over there, expecting the same thing. Wanted to find a blacksmith, there just was not any. So I did the right thing. I stole some carrots. I made sure that I got all them carrots because I will need to grow them down the line. Remember, this isn't 100 days. This is as long as humanly possible. So I saw the sun setting. Smart thing to do. Lock myself in another house again, expecting it to be another slow night. I thought I'd get onto the roof of this one just in case it was a blood moon. And when it's a blood moon, oh, you'll see the difference there. So guess what happened? A blood moon. So this is the fun part. I cleared everything around so no zombies can spawn up there. I then put torches, watched the moon rise. I mean, look at that. That's just beautiful, that scenery right there. And as expected, the zombies are coming. So this is the part, this is why I wanted to stay up here. I mean, they're spawning all the way over there in the mountains, and they'll make their way over here. So whether you like it or not, the zombies will be coming. Now they do come thick and fast. So, this is just a nice little shot of the sky right there. I thought that was beautiful. That they need this in normal Minecraft. to loosen it up a bit, to break it up and make it look that little bit better. So anyway, I then watched this sped up. Look, see, look at them come. Look, fast as anything right there. Slowed it down a bit. There is a villager in that house there, hence why they've all run there. But as soon as you get close, they do look, and it is not a fun sight whatsoever. I then decided to just break a block, start killing them, because I will need to get out of here in the morning as soon, because I can't stay in this all night. So I started swiping them. I killed a couple of them. Then I realised, hang on, I need to get out. So I noticed there was a river behind me, crafted a boat. I needed that get out plan, that get out just to be safe plan, because I know, I mean, look at these, look, as soon as I got to the edge, that was it. They wanted me, they wanted my blood, I tried swinging at them, I tried everything that I could, but it just was no hope. So as the sun was rising, I thought this was my opportunity. I'm going to go run, jump. That's it. I mean, look at me now. Look, see, I'm looking at a game plan. I know, and off I go. I jump. I book it. I book it for that river. I jump in and I'm off. Now, as I was going down this sea, thinking I've got away from it all, I noticed this boat in the distance. But as I get closer, you will see what spawns. They are pirates, and they have already started shooting at me, even though I am too far away. So I turned my ass around and left. I then found myself a little island here, so I thought I'd get myself some wood, any other materials that I need, just so that when I decide to build the house that I want to build, I've got the materials there. I've not then got to hide up and find them slowly. So I went back onto the sea again to find my final destination. I wanted to set up soon. I didn't want it to be 3 hours of looking for somewhere to stay, so I found this little cliff front here. Now remember, this isn't 100 days, and every 10 days the zombies get faster, smarter and stronger. So I know what you're going to say. Oh, you can't build it in the air. I can. This is my world. Screw you. If you don't like it, tough. But I will be doing supports later on down the line. As you'll see, at the moment they're going to be just floating slabs. I wanted to make sure that everything in my power is done to stay alive longer than 100 days. And look at that, look, a blood moon is rising. You'll see that a lot. So it's hard to think that I have to do it like this just to make sure, because once they get stronger and smarter, it's a lot harder itself. Like I said, it's going to be going on for a lot longer than 100 days. I plan to be 1,000 days on this, depending on how hard it gets, how much everyone enjoys it. So I just want to make sure that this goes on for as long as possible. Like I said, it's going to be a few floating slabs at the start, but it will get progressively better and bigger. But as it gets to the point where it's just too much, then I will restart the series, depending if I die or not, because as soon as I die, that's it, game over. I just forgot to put it in hardcore mode. But the slabs here, I did make a mistake doing it in this area. I did not account for the skeletons that spawn in this area, try shooting bows at me, so I ended up having to put cobblestone around the sides just to make it sure it is idiot proof. Put my chest down, move some stuff across, wanted to make sure, but I did start doing some more slabs here, try and make it as big as possible. This will go in this single episode, everything will change. So it starts off terrible and then slowly gets better. This is why you do not want to be out in a blood moon. They're cheering for me to die down there. They want me to come down so bad.
Listen, dog! The crowd's yelling for the
Jump off! Jump!
Anyway, I waited it out till morning and thought I would add to the platform that I'm currently on. I'm not going to call it a home yet, I'm going to call it a platform. So I thought I'd make myself a stone chair, thinking it might set my spawn point, but it just doesn't. It doesn't do anything, so I ended up getting rid of that. I saw a table, I thought I'd make a table, and I made some chairs to go with it. Try and make it feel a little bit more homely in the area that I'm in. Now, I messed around with a table for a bit. I did make a barrel, but I did mess around with the table for a bit. I found out you can place things on there, which is handy for storage. But I did also start making a pillar to cover, because I didn't want snow covering everything that I'm on and then it getting in the way. So anyway, so I put slabs on the top to stop the snow actually coming through onto everything that I actually own. So I then started idiot proofing everything again. I wanted to make sure I've got a little chance to falling off as possible. I did start putting fence posts here from the original Minecraft Vanilla, but also I did find that there are other ways to put it, so you don't have to have fence posts there. Like, for instance, if you was to get 3 sticks together, look at that wooden post. I mean, that looks a lot better than anything than just having fence posts there. So I made some wooden posts, realised I didn't have enough wood anyway, thought I'd give it a try, and it just looks so much, it looks thicker, it looks stronger. Again, this should be in Minecraft. Oh look, another blood moon rising again. I mean, these are just like every night at the moment. There's no slowdown. This is a sped up version, so this has been sped up 10 times because I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't. So instead of me just cutting this out and saying, hey, it's daytime again, I thought I'd speed through the whole the blood moon. So this is the Aurora Borealis, as it's called, and it's, again, this has to be put in Minecraft. Come on, Mojang, up your game a bit. As I was waiting for the night to speed up, I heard an arrow behind me, or a skeleton, or something. So for some strange reason, I thought, do you know what? This will keep me entertained while I'm waiting this night out. I'm not doing anything anyway. So I noticed that every time I jumped, this little person just kept throwing arrows at me, like it was primed and ready. He did get me, but he did not get my spirit. Sunrises again, there are a lot of them down there. Look, see, they just fire. I've picked the worst area possible to try and set up base. It's just the zombies, now skeletons. It's not just that. So anyway, I started building out. I needed to try and get an easier way to get down. I didn't want to be messing around climbing up the side of the mountain every time. So I ended up building the bridge out. I mean, at some point I would need to leave anyway, so I can't just live up there the whole time. I needed a way to get off. I jumped in the water right here. I needed to make sure that I can go out, get more wood. I did actually plan on getting saplings as well, because I need to build a tree farm. I mean, when it gets to the point where the zombies are too much, it's too much. So I ended up going down, getting wood, making some more of these wooden posts, just to make this look a little bit better, a little bit stronger and uniformed. But hey, look at that. Look, see, the wood posts are going down. It does look a lot better than just the standard wood post. There is a lot to unpack in this mod, so you get... It's a furniture mod, really, so it's the best way to make it feel more homely. You can have PCs, you can have desks, you can have... Oh, look, another blood moon. You can have blood moons all you like. So I ended up putting some slabs down, making this idiot proof. I turned this into a little farming area in the end. I needed to make sure that I can start growing crops up here, because once it gets to that point where the zombies are just too much, then I need to be able to sustain myself up here, because for all we know, that they're going to start putting blocks down just to get to me. So I need to make sure that I can stay up here as long as possible. I then decided it is now time to start getting my stuff ready to go and do some mining. So I need some diamonds, I need some iron. I mean, I need a bucket, because as soon as I put that dirt down, I realised I need water. Now, I need that bucket mainly just so I can start growing crops, but also so I can get up and down that same slabs that I've put down to make sure that I can get down, if that makes any sense. So anyway, I start running, and I then look down over there. That's the horde. That's the blood moon. The arrows are just flying everywhere, coming down. It looks like an action movie right here. So anyway, I started making my way down into y=11. I did come across this permafrost, which is a weird, looks like cobblestone but blue. So I did end up just ignoring that. I did think I fell through. I found a mine shaft as well. Perfect. I mean, oh, never mind, blood moon. So we're going to leave that. We don't want anything spawning in there. That's too much to deal with. So I put a block there to make sure. I then carried on digging, found some redstone, and then look, diamonds. Now, it weren't until I broke this redstone block I realised, why didn't it drop anything? That's because I'm still using stone. So I ended up having to go back to that mine shaft because I didn't bring any wood with me. So I ended up trying to be as safe as possible. I got the wood. I wanted to make sure I got as much wood as I needed. So once I got back to my little mining area, I had to make a furnace. So then once I've made the furnace, I had to place that down. Smelt the iron that I've already found. Luckily enough, I did have coal. Made some pickaxe, got the diamonds. It was as simple as that. I mean, there wasn't much to it, really. Once I got the diamonds, I then decided to get the redstone. I thought, I'm going to need this down the line. Hey, look at that. More diamonds. So I think in total, this whole mining trip, I ended up getting like maybe 10 diamonds. But after I got these, I made my way back up to the base, and luckily enough, it was still a blood moon, so that was fun. I started making some walls. I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea, but I ended up placing walls around the base. I don't know, I think it's because then I can't jump over them like an idiot. But I made it. It does not look pretty. It does not look nice at all. But I did smelt everything that I got from the mining session. Yeah, it was. Look at that, 10 diamonds. So at this point, I take a look down at the zombies. They're all giving me the middle finger, and a few of them are throwing rocks at me. But I did jump down. I got some water. This is where I actually got the sapling. So I thought I got a sapling earlier, but I didn't. It was this one. So I ended up getting the saplings. I did find a load of bones and arrows down here, which I thought was perfect for it, because I will need bone meal. And so this is how I made my route down, really. I made sure it was right on the edge. I don't think that zombies and that can get up, but even if they do, they're fixated on me over there. Now, I did build this dirt thing around because I didn't want to be coming all the way up just to fall off the other side. So I've done this, pretty much this is idiot proof again. Now, I needed to put this dirt around there just to make sure, but I did go back down. I got some more water and I tested it on the way back up. I needed to make sure that it was actually possible for me not to fall off the other side with the dirt that I've already put down now. Now, on the way up, I realised that my air was going surprisingly low, but I think that's purely because of how slow I was going up. I don't know if there's a quicker way. If there is a quicker way, let me know. But I got to the end and had one bubble left. I ended up making a door just to feel it a bit more homely. So I did place the water down here. I should have really made an infinite water source, but I did not really think about it at the time. I made a hoe and made sure that I started getting my carrots farming, because I did not want to get down to the line and not have enough food, and I didn't want to starve to death on this thing and have no choice but to leave, especially if it's a blood moon, because knowing me, I will get it down to the final sort of hunger bar and not be able to sprint. So I started placing my carrots down. I was concerned about that water source freezing with it being in an ice biome or a snow biome, but look what I discovered. I discovered blinds. Now, this is something that should 100% be in Minecraft. This was amazing. It's spruce blinds, so you get 2 of them. So I made that and I thought, who's that at the door? It's our friend. Let's let him in.
I can go to your mama's and start a small fire in their panties. Now
that's not very nice. So let's give him one more chance to say sorry. Let's see what he's got to say about that.
You don't have the ball.
You suck!
And that's the definition of fuck around and find out.
Hi, bitch!
Fuck you. So anyway, I decided to then close those doors and wait out till morning. I did want to test out these new blinds though, because I thought I'd give them a try. But just closing them just makes it dark, so it's sort of perfect no matter what. Again, it needs to be added. I did make another pickaxe because I decided it's now time to change the walls up. So I did want to make go down, get some more cobblestone, and just make this whole area look a lot prettier than what it is. But they are fighting each other down there, and I have no idea why.
Super Mario Brothers.
So I then jumped back down and tried looking for the exit from when I come out of the mining session last time. I did see it down there because I placed torches to make sure it was bright and I could not miss it. So now it's for the time for the slow descent all the way down and make my way back into the mining shaft. Now, I didn't show me getting out the cave last time because it's just pointless, but I did make my way back down, and shock again, another blood moon. See, I'm starting to think there's more blood moons than normal moons, and I have no idea why. But I did run around, get some more cobblestone. I got some ores as well, and then pretty much just started running back. I'd got enough cobblestone for me to actually make the walls that I wanted that I want to make. So I got myself out of it. Luckily, the blood moon was over. Now, just to picture that, just a lot better with stilts. But I made my way back up, started, I believe I started smelting the cobblestone to make sure that I can get going as much as possible. But those are the ores that I got, so I got plenty of iron, tin and all that lot. Now, I did look into the blinds again. I wanted to see what type of blinds were there, but they're all the same, just obviously made with different wood. I do want to make it. There you go. So I'm making the little tree area now. This will be my little tree farm, and I'm only going to do it enough space just for one tree at the moment. I don't need to go mad. Once it gets to a point where I'm using a lot more wood, then I will extend it. But again, this is me just idiot proofing this again. Now, I thought I'd do the outline with the cobblestone underneath, and I believe I placed walls and that on top. Look, another blood moon. It's like every night time there's another blood moon. But I put walls around just to make sure, again, it is idiot proof, because chances are this whole series can go to an end by me falling off of this platform. So really what I want to do is place the walls down just as a precaution. But I did plant the tree, and if you remember from earlier with those bones that I picked up, I ended up turning them into bone meal to speed this process up. Otherwise it would be me pretty much waiting around for the next 10 minutes. So I ended up chopping the tree down. I got the wood. I did wait for the saplings to drop. I could then collected them so I can then plant another tree. But I started collecting the stone, made the blinds again because that is something that I was really enjoying. I pretty much waited around, made these stone bricks just to make it look a lot more cleaner than the cobblestone walls. I didn't want to just put cobblestone everywhere, otherwise it just looks like a dried up rabbit's turd. I then proceeded to make these spruce chests. Now these look a lot better. I mean, this is something that I can actually see in Minecraft, different wooded chests, so it's not all oak even though you've made it out of spruce. So I started then taking the walls down. I then believe I started placing the stone bricks, trying to just make it look a lot more homely than what it actually is. I took a look down, looked at it, liked it. But look at this, look, these are the blinds. I did find that if you put spruce blinds down and then broke it with your hand, that they turn into oak blinds. You'll see it on the next one. So I've broken this, that's now oak. Even though I picked it up, it didn't go into the spruce area. So I changed the front door to a one door. It just looks cleaner that way. But I did end up making holes over here, thinking I'll put blinds down here, that'll look nicer over this area. This is actually where I found out that they're oak now. So I ended up placing one down, breaking it, and then picking it up again. And then just turning it to oak. But you wouldn't have even noticed if I didn't say anything. So pretty much I now just grabbed the bone meal, went outside, and went to my little tree area and grew another tree. So from now on, this is pretty much just a recording of my mining session. This is the end of the video. I wanted to be able to talk to you guys properly. Is there anything that I don't know about this mod that you can tell me? Anything that will actually let me know what the deal is? So if there's anything that I can make, craft, and there's sulfur ore on this mod that every time I break, no sulfur comes out. It's just the block itself. I've tried smelting it, it doesn't work. I don't actually know how to do that. So if you can let me know in the comments. As always, like and subscribe. If you are enjoying this series, let me know, because this is something that I actually really want to do. But this is very similar to Forge Labs. This is the same one. It actually gave me the idea, but I thought 100 days is technically around 30 hours of playing. If I can make this longer than 100 days, if I can go on to 1,000 days, it'd be something that I'd actually enjoy. But you'll see why I'm taking the precautions I'm taking. There is another episode ready to come out after this one, but I will be leaving it probably about a week or two before I release that, depending on how this one goes. I am working my arse off on this, so if you could give me any feedback whatsoever, I would appreciate it. This isn't a dig at Forge Labs, it's just I feel that he could have gone on longer if he had done it a safer route. I know he's a content creator and he has made this into a series, so he's done really well for it. Go over there and give him some love. But like I said, this is something I want to do. If I can try and make it 1,000 odd days, I mean, that'd be perfect. I'd much prefer trying to make it 1,000 days as opposed to a short video or an hour-long video. I want to try and do it around 20 minutes a time, so give you enough time to watch it and enjoy it. But anyway, thank you for watching if you made it to the end, and I will see you in the next one.